how's it going, guys? This is Alex. Let's play some Magic. So today we are playing Simic Nexus. This is a list from Ali Aintrazi. He is a professional Magic player. He's been playing on paper for quite some time. I think he streams for Cool Stuff Inc. His channel's great. Link below. Check him out. So like I said before, when I run a new deck from someone else, I run their exact 75, or in this case 60, and I make 0 changes. We need to see how the deck plays and what the intention was of the deck builder before we start making changes willy-nilly. So we're going to play at least one competitive constructed event with this deck, see how things go, and then maybe make some changes from there. But yeah, let's see how things are. We'll go ahead and run over the list real quick. We've got some Blink of an Eye, some copies of Blink of an Eye. Card is great. It's a catch-all. It's a catch-all spell that can answer any permanent threat. It's not hexproof. It's really nice. The kicker cost is relevant because it helps us cycle through our deck. It's early interaction against red. Does a lot of things we want to do. This deck doesn't need to permanently answer threats. It just needs to buy some time. I think it's also important to note this is not a control deck. Bant Nexus is more of a control deck. But this is a pure combo deck. We are going all in on Wilderness Reclamation and Nexus of Fate and trying to do the most busted things we can. We're running cards like Blink of an Eye and Root Snare to buy us time, but we're not trying to control the game at all. So we're going to run Search for Azcanta. We're actually running 3 copies of this instead of 2. That effect with Wilderness Reclamation is insane. You want to flip a Search every game. So we're going to run more copies of it. Growth Spiral, that helps with our ramp. That gets us to Nexus and gets us to Wilderness Reclamation a turn early, and it filters. Yeah, why not? This card is all over Magic the Gathering Online from the dump today. If you were playing green, you were splashing blue, so you could run this card. Turns out, card draw and life gain that you can't counter is pretty reasonable, and the body itself is also pretty dang reasonable. Frilled Mystic, that's just another counter spell, but it comes with a body, so that way we have more bodies when we start to go infinite with Nexus instead of just putting it on a counter spell. Yeah, that's fine. Chemister's Insight, we're going to be making like a metric crap ton of mana, so we need something to dump it into, and Chemister's Insight is the draw spell of choice for that. Wilderness Reclamation, it's the whole reason the deck exists. This card is busted, and I still don't think this is the most busted thing we're going to find with this. If this card does not eat a ban before rotation, I will be surprised. The playtest team does have their stuff together a lot more now, though, so maybe they caught everything, but this card has a lot of potential to be busted. Karn makes our deck smaller, which makes it easier to recur Nexus and go infinite, and it can also win the game by making some Karn structs and swinging for lethal. And Nexus of Fate, don't run 3 copies, guys. Just, if the whole point of your deck is to draw and play as many copies of Nexus of Fate as you can, why would you play 3 copies? Play 4. Mana base is straightforward. Breeding pools, Hinterland Harbors, 1 Guildgate, because you need to cast your things. We play a copy of Arch, because with Wilderness Reclamation, you can draw multiple cards a turn off of it. And we run a bunch of copies of Memorial to Genius, because, we need to draw cards. So, this deck is really soft to red. Like, really soft to red. So I don't know how keen I am to play it on the ladder. I'm not going to be playing it on the ladder today. I'm not comfortable with the list, and it's, well, we'll see how things go. All right, thanks. All right, what is up, guys? That was the intro. This is the gameplay, so let's go do it to it. We're going to play some constructed event. If you guys are free to play or new to the game, highly recommend you play constructed event. The expected value is really high because of the individual card rewards. Like, even if you do poorly, you've got a good shot at getting some cards. And I mean, you get almost literally nothing for playing on the ladder. So if you're not going to go for Mythic, play Constructed Event. This hand is great. We have early interaction, we have the business, and hey, life gain. That's cute. So we got the business ×2. We're going to lead with the Simic Guildgate because it comes into play tapped. We'll play Island next. Dude, he's got the double business. Alright, well, we didn't need triple business, but, you know, that's fine. He's gonna gain so much life. What is even happening? I don't know what this guy is doing, but I'm excited about it. Alright. I guess we're just gonna keep playing copies of Wilderness Reclamation. Yeah. Man, look at all that life he gained. Root Snare is neat. So after this triggers, we're going to blink of an eye on his War Leader before we enter combat. So we'll go ahead and do it now, because the stops are wonky. I don't want to rely on the stops letting me do that. A land there would have been nice. We can actually just Nexus. But I'm going to wait. Exploring with Nexus just isn't very exciting. We're not in a rush. Yeah, we drew a land. That was good. But only had one green source. It would have been nice to play another copy of Wilderness Reclamation. Just want to take another turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't take another turn. Alright. Sure. Man, he's gaining so much life. Would you look at that? He's going to gain more life when these guys do their thing. Oh gosh, it's going to take us forever to kill this dude. Like, seriously, it's going to take forever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're actually not going to crack this Memorial to Genius because we want to trigger, we want to ascend. Sure. This guy's going to get up to like 1,000 life, and it's going to be awesome. Okay, we'll just Root Snare now. Whatever. I got us a little more value out of it. Oh my gosh, we didn't need 4 copies of the business. Alright. We're gonna make just like a metric crap ton of mana. I missed that there. It doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh my gosh. Okay, watching these life gain triggers is really amusing. We'll take this hit. And we'll go to my turn. One, 2, 3. Yeah, we ascended. Neat. So let's put a stop in. Shift control is supposed to lock that, but it doesn't. So you have to add the stop every time, which is really annoying. So let's float some mana. We'll go ahead and cast this Growth Spiral. worked out. Alright, let's float some more mana. Let's hurry up. We're just gonna go ahead and go off here. Okay, we missed that one by one. That's okay. We'll play. So we have to re-add the stop. Go into full control. Click done. Go into full control again as fast as we can. Gotta get that APM up. Alright, let's resolve one trigger. Cast Nexus of Fate before we draw, so that way we have a higher chance of drawing Nexus of Fate. Float some mana. Do this first. Play Growth Spiral, because why not? Float some mana. Draw a card.
Our actions give a good choice.
So he gives us the land, I would assume. I don't know if we're gonna get another turn, so we're not gonna play that yet. Actually, we're gonna play Wilderness Reclamation. Oh, I missed it. Whoops. Alright, we gotta remember to add the stops every time, guys. That's really frustrating. I mean, we're not gonna lose, because we're just gonna cast Root Snare here. But he's gonna gain even more life to make it take even longer to kill him. Hello. This is so cool. Alright. Well, now we have to deal like an extra 25 damage. That's cool. Yeah. We got 4 copies of the business in play. That's funny. I'm really upset about missing that trigger, but such is life.
Well chosen.
Can't imagine he gives us the Root Snare. Yeah, he doesn't. So we'll play Search. Alright, let's use up her mana. Oh, let's put our stop in too. Stop is in. There's a copy of Nexus. Okay. Resolve 1. Cast Nexus first, so we have a better chance of drawing it. Click as fast as we can, because APM matters in Magic. Float some mana. Discard a land because we don't need it. Cast another copy of Chemister's Insight. Down to 22 cards. Almost there. I'm gonna cast another copy of Insight. $20 cards. Cast Nexus so we have a better chance of drawing it. Float some mana. Let's cast some more copies of Chemister's Insight. Down to 16 cards. Try to keep up with the rope. All right, we've got 2 turns stacked up. Wait, yeah. So there's no way we lose now. It's just how long does it take our opponent to realize he's lost?
Allow me to introduce you to a friend of mine.
Ooh. I can draw the rest of my deck just to make it go a little faster. So I can draw, let's just do X equals 8. Sure. Okay. So it's full control. Full control again. So many times he makes us do this. Yeah, we get to Nexus and search every turn. Or every time we untap Wilderness Reclamation. Yeah, he's gonna make us do it. That's okay though. Click fast, APM matters. Let's go, let's go. I feel like I'm playing StarCraft again. The competitive StarCraft was something else, man. Alright. Alright, we almost have enough turns to kill him. Alright. You guys asked for more Nexus, so you're getting more Nexus. Jeez. I hope you're enjoying yourself. All right. Whatever. Obviously that wasn't optimal, but I just don't care.
Awaken. There is great power in the things we make.
Alright, we're trying to kill him.
My ally, some solutions must be built.
Yeah, that way we can kill him a little faster. Ah, I forgot to make a... whatever. Should be lethal. It's not. We'll take another turn. We got there. Oh my gosh. At least he was clicking fast and not roping us, but man. When you saw that you've lost, there's just... I see a little incentive to play it out other than to stick it to him. Yeah, and he stuck it to us. My clicker is kind of tired, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's great. All right, let's play some more games. Where's this at? It's in here. All right. So he did do some sweet things and gain a bunch of life. But turns out you can't gain enough life to beat infinite turns. I say that. Alright, this hand is not the business. We only have 2 lands. We have some early interaction, but we don't have green, and we don't have any draw spells, and we don't have any pieces of the combo. So we're going to send it back. This is business. Look at this hand. This is exactly what we want, and that is exactly what we want to. Look at that. Look at that. We're going to get to play Wilderness Reclamation on 3, 4. Maybe we're fast enough to beat red. Alright, if this hand doesn't beat red, we just don't beat red. Because, like, geez, this is as fast as it gets. Need something to do with all this mana, though. Yeah, like, we made so much mana. So this is turn 3, and we're going to have 5 mana with 2 Wilderness Reclamations in play. A Frilled Mystic would be nice. There's just a lot of things that would be nice here. Eh. It's something. Do we just play that for 2 to make a blocker? Yeah. Let's do that. X equals... I only gain 1 life, but we make a 3/3 blocker. Yeah, it's not ideal, but... it's red. We just gotta do something against it. Yeah, he's gonna like lightning bolt that, but that's a lightning bolt that didn't hit us in the face. So, and we gained a life. Ah, he's gonna skewer the critics. So that saved us 4 damage. Plus that would have been repeatable damage. It probably saved us more than that. Plus the life gain, that was like plus 5 damage. That's fine. Not great, but it's fine. All right, search for Azcanta is perfectly reasonable. Do we want to do this, or do we just want to... do we care? I don't think we care about making more mana. We need to find some cards that do some things.
Until you have the choices we make reveal who we are.
A lot of times Karn just says hit your land drops. And then we'll grab that. That's relevant. Okay. And we're dead. Yeah. So we didn't draw any interaction. We drew 15 cards. What is he doing? Just swing with everything. You got it, buddy. I guess he was playing around Frilled Mystic there. I can respect that. We didn't draw any interaction at all, and we don't run that much interaction. But like I said, mono red is a hard punt for this list. We were on the play. He was mana screwed. We had a reasonable hand. We ramped super hard, and we just didn't draw any combo or any interaction. We made a bunch of mana though, so there is that. Oh, on the draw, 2 tap lands, a ramp spell that won't do any ramping, but we got 2 pieces of the combo. This is a shaky keep at best, and at worst we just lose. I really don't know. I think we're gonna mulligan it. That's better. Do we want Mr. Carney? Mr. Karn, do we want you? I think we want a 4th land, so no. I don't have reclamation. Do I want to draw this? I don't think so, not yet. I don't want to draw that early. Play the one that has to come into play tapped first. We have green-blue untapped on 2, so it doesn't matter. This is a great matchup for us. At least we got that going for us. This is neat. I did it again, though. I gotta not do that. Yeah, it doesn't really impact us that much, but don't make mistakes like that. I had to shock myself to play that on curve, but I should just say I didn't want to shock myself. Except for I should have played the breeding pool first either way, because I'm still going to end up shocking myself because I want to play this search. Yuck. Dude, you guys don't understand how hard it is to play and talk at the same time. Like, thinking about these things is really easy, and then the mechanics of actually doing it when you're not having to go like spam APM mode. APM's actions per minute, by the way. That is a RTS term for how many actions you're doing per minute. Yeah, but keeping your APM high means you're doing more things. Unfortunately, it doesn't always mean those things are efficient things. So, you know, APM's not everything. So that's 5. If he doesn't play another creature, okay. That's 8. That's 11, so I have to play this Root Snare, which is gross. Does the land help us enough? Obviously it helps some. I don't think it helps enough. That doesn't really help, so we have to cast this. I think we're just dead again, and we normally like beat the brakes off this list. It was pretty quick though. That stumble with the growth spiral cost us a turn. One less card in the graveyard, one less time we got to filter away maybe one of these jellies. Yeah, we'll Root Snare that, or we'll die. So yeah, I think we're dead. We have to draw exactly, like, yeah, we're dead. Oh man, I'm not crazy about this list so far. Obviously I made that misplay, but alright, well we would have gone off if I hadn't made that misplay. Whoops. So that's an example. That was a very small edge. Playing the wrong land was a very small edge, and it lost us the game. And that's one of the things people don't realize about playing Magic is that they'll be like, oh, I'm a perfect player, and it's just rock, paper, scissors, or a coin flip. But mistakes like that was a pretty obvious mistake to make, but there's a lot of smaller mistakes you can make. These are really good hand. We've got one piece of the combo, we've got interaction, we've got draw, we've got ramp and draw. This is great. We're going to lead with the breeding pool. And then we'll follow up with the Hinterland Harbor. Mono white. Ah, the Novice Knight version. Novice Knight. Okay. Then we'll search Overgrowth Spiral to get an extra turn of filtering. That noise for breeding pool is like disgusting, and I really hate it. I don't think I've ever thought about... Yeah, that's just... I was like, why didn't he attack? And then I realized that that's what Novice Knight does, is it waits until you put pants on him. He's gonna put pants on right here though. No pants. Do we want a land? We have two in our hands, so we're gonna play one of them. No land. Worked out. Question is, I'm gonna do something a little weird here, and I'm gonna not play these tap lands. I'm gonna leave Blink of an Eye up, so when he tries to put pants on this knight, I'm gonna return it to his hand and just like ruin his day. Like I said, I don't know why he didn't put the pants on the knight. Yeah, Karn is good. I'll draw Karn. And he'll probably give me a land. That's okay.
Are you certain of your decision?
Cool. He doesn't really want to give us either of those. I don't think a enchantment deck wants me to have Blink of an Eye, especially after that blowout. But, you know, what do I know? He's thinking about Ixalan's Binding. He knows I have the Blink of an Eye. Pyromancer's Cage. Why would you play that over... Alright, well, I'll just wait till I get 7 and then I'll bounce it. Our opponent's making some questionable choices. Neat. Are you going to give me a jelly, or are you going to give me the Wilderness Reclamation? I think you should give me the jelly. You want to give me the jelly, buddy. You really want to give me the jelly. So this is a trap a lot of newer players get caught into. He's like, oh, that jelly's going to kill me. And so he's going to give me the jelly instead of the Wilderness Reclamation. Okay, he did it right. Yeah, a lot of times people will really screw that up. So the question is, do I just want to play the jelly and draw 2 cards, or do I want to leave this up and play that? I think I want to leave this up just to blow him out. Yeah, because I think he's an enchantment deck, so I think having the ability to just blow him out with this Blink of an Eye is way more important than just jamming a jelly. We'll Frilled Mystic that, why not? One, two, three, four, five, six.
This will aid us.
Put a stop in. Whatever. Full control. Full control again. Float some mana. We're not going to screw this up. This time. Resolve. Cast this. Turn off full control. Resolve. So that way we don't have to go for the crazy APM clicks. Pass. Play a land. Reveal the top two.
How convenient. An excellent choice.
Get another land. Play Chemister's Insight. Draw some cards. Do some broken things. We didn't do too many broken things, I'm not gonna lie. Do I want to float that mana still? Just to... yeah, let's do that. So we have to turn the stop off. Turn it back on. I should have left the creature on the board just so I had a stop when I went into the end step. That would have been good. Alright. So we're going to cast Chemister's Insight and pitch a land. One, two, three. I can cast Nexus neat. Full control off. What do I have in exile? Chemister's Insight. Let's see if I can find some business.
Regret that choice.
Okay. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll cast this for 7. Seems reasonable. And we'll discard a copy of Root Snare, because he's not dealing any damage to us ever. So we're going to flip Azcanta the turn after this. What does this guy do? Oh, whatever. That's how we get some creatures on the board. Those were fortuitous draws.
I'll make use of that later.
Is this dude even legendary? Nah. Three, cast him for 7, sure. Let's remove this stop. Add this stop just in case we draw a Nexus. Oh man, Wizards, why are you like this? Man, I just wish I could like permanently put a stop. Sure. I just wish I could permanently put a stop on my turn. To happen on the end step. So guys, if you want to win at the scrub tier of constructed event when you're like 1 and 2, this is the deck you should be playing. Because it beats the brakes off some life gain and some enchantment aura decks. Or aura decks, whatever. I think I'm going to go back to playing the ladder even if the deck is bad. This is I don't think this content is as good as it could be for you guys. I mean, sure, like it's cool that I'm winning. I'm still only 50-50. This deck's not my speed. This hand is the business though. We got ramp, we got draw, we've got piece of our combo, we've got more draw. I can work with this. Mountain. Okay. So this is gonna eat a thought eraser right here, and I'm gonna be sad. Like I said, I'm gonna be sad. Maybe he takes the growth spiral, man. That's what you want to take. You don't want me to cast that. Yeah. So remember how I said this deck was really soft to mono red? It's also really soft to counterspell and hand disruption. Actually really didn't want to draw that because now he's going to target it with another Thought Erasure. Thought Erasure. Erasure? Erasure? So he probably has a counterspell for the search for Azcanta. 1, 2, 3. If I draw a land, I can have Frilled Mystic. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. If I rip a land off the top here, I've got... Oh, I have to rip exactly a green source. Okay. Things have changed. That screams Chemister's Insight to me. Do we play the search so he doesn't... I think resolving the search is just too important, so we're gonna wait. He's gonna Chemister's Insight here. Why did he shock? What did he want to do at 4 mana that was permission? I'm really confused as to what our opponent is doing right now. Please counter that. Please counter that. Excellent. The fact that it was a syncopate is less than excellent, but no negate. Yes. But dude, you got the syncopate in our Chemister's Insight. That was well worth it. Guys, don't counter. Don't do that. That card, of course he's running Ash Trophy, but counter that too. Dude, he's got all the counters in the world. Except for when I draw my other Wilderness Reclamations. Like, that's the thing with, like, yeah, we're definitely finding a forest because we need a second one for our Frilled Mystic. A lot of new counter players will just like jam all of their counters. Like, if you're playing something, they're gonna counter it. Like, yeah, you're not doing anything, I'm controlling you. Don't be like that. Counter spells that matter. Like, I drew another one anyways, and now he doesn't have counter spells for our reclamation, Wilderness Reclamation. I don't know. I don't think that any of those counter spell plays he made were relevant. Come on, Lance. Ooh, that draws 2 cards. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll draw that. I should have counted how many cards I had, because flipping that is more important than anything right now. So 1, 2, 5. So we'll do this for 5. He's gonna kill it, but can't counter that draw, card draw. Like, man, uncounterable card draw. When I was evaluating this card, I didn't really consider the fact that that was on cast, not on resolve. I just assumed it was an enter the battlefield effect, because that's how that's written most of the time, where it's when the creature enters the battlefield, then the good things happen. This is just like, hey man, you turn the land sideways, you get to do the good things. Neat. We'll Frilled Mystic that, why not? There's a chance we just kill him. Sure, you can get that one. I could have blinked it to have another counter spell, but I have 2 in my hand, so I'm not that worried about it. Okay, so its converted mana cost when it's in this part of the battlefield is 2. So do I care? Yeah, we'll Frilled Mystic it, why not? He's down to 3 cards. fairly certain Ritualist Soot kills that. I don't know. Should have let it happen just so I know. Hey, we got there. I don't know. So he splashed green just for Assassin's Trophy when he has loads of other I guess Dimir doesn't have many answers to resolved permanent. I don't know. I don't know why he splashed green there. Like, that's a... What else? What do you get? Maybe he wants to play his own copies of Jellyfish, because, dude, the jelly's everywhere. Fear the Jelly. That's the title of the stream, by the way. Fear the Jelly. Oh, why can't there be green in here? I almost still want to keep it. I am, because we can filter with search. So we're going to go Memorial Island search. This is probably greedy, but it'll be alright. Mono blue. Maybe red blue wizards. That's a good draw if we find green. Search is going to help us filter. Yeah, red blue wizards. Neat. Is this dude a wizard? I need to know. He's a salamander drake. What did he mull down to? I wasn't paying attention. Do we shock ourselves here? What reason would there be to shock ourselves? So that way we can play... Instead of playing the search, we can shock ourselves and play Wilderness Reclamation a turn early, which might be worth it. So we're going to shock ourselves. Cool. So we have assembled Tron. Obviously we want to flip that search. There's nothing else that keeps him from playing a creature this turn for fear of... Or he just says, I don't care what you got, because I'm red-blue aggro and I turn sideways. Okay. So if we draw a land, we can play Search and Nexus. If not, we'll just play another copy of Wilderness Reclamation. And we have the Root Snare should we need it. So he needs... okay. Yeah, we'll take 2 damage, that's fine. No reason to Root Snare that. I really wish we had a Chemister's Insight right now. That'd be sick. Man, we can make so much mana. So we're gonna play the Wilderness Reclamation. So let's put a stop in. We're gonna play the Wilderness Reclamation. We're gonna explore. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we draw a land, we can trigger, we can ascend, and that'll be good. I don't really need to Root Snare yet. I mean, maybe we will after he plays a couple of spells. I don't think there's any reason to take the damage, because we have 2 of them. Just in case he has counter magic. Like, he can't do Quench. That's probably what he would play is Quench. Excuse me, that was really gross. I apologize. I was trying to finish that sentence like really fast. I only have 1 green source, that blows. Yeah, I was trying to finish that sentence really fast, like before the burp happened, so I could turn my head, you know? Oh, he's got another salamander. Graveyard. Well, actually I kind of 3. I actually kind of did want to draw that land so I could ascend. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think it's a bad thing. What's cool is if we had 1 land open, we could have played the search and they would have both been in play. They would have seen each other, so they would have all been in play at one time, and then we could have ascended and also filled our graveyard, but such is life. If he has counterspell, we probably die. Hopefully he just like adapts this. Yeah, he's thinking about adapting it. He can adapt both of them actually. He's got 4 in the yard, so adapt costs. Sure. I can only adapt 1. Whoops. Blink of an eye. We don't want that. Put a stop in before I forget. Draw a card. Draw a card. We're gonna draw 2 cards next. Are we? Actually, we have to draw. Yeah, we drew the Root Snare. Woo! Woo, baby! Lucky. I mean, not lucky, just always good. Alright, he probably runs counter spells. We're facing down to 8, 11, 12 points of damage. If he plays a counter spell, we're dead. Hopefully he just adapts that and taps out all his mana and doesn't have the counter spell. Neat. No, not the green one, yep. Man. Oh no, it has to be the green one. I only have 1 green source again. It's like twice now that that's happened. Sorry, buddy. That wasn't intentional, BM. Graveyard. Transform. Alright. Let's put our stop in the end step. Ooh, neat. So we get to 4. Actually, I don't know if that's worth it. Because we just need to search as many times as we can. Find Nexus and go off. There's Nexus. Okay, yeah. That was probably way premature for him. I do get to play Nexus. I get to trigger Nexus 4 times a turn. So it might not have been premature, but yeah, whatever. Alright, so we broke even on Constructed Event. Let's see if we can get up to 7. No mountains. We're on the no mountain team. Yeah, red's really good right now. If you guys are, especially if you're lower than diamond, like if you're in plat, bronze, silver, just play mono red, man. It's cheap. Turn sideways. No green. No draw. Can't do that. This is fine. Is that fine? No. I got 4 in our hand, so yeah, just play mono red or play mono white. Like this deck's super legit. When you're trying to grind out your collection or when you are trying to grind the ladder, you care more about your wins per minute than you do your win percentage. And mono white, mono red just have really, really high win per minute rates, which gets you a lot of ranks really fast, or it gets you a lot of you know, entries and playthroughs through. Man, he is just stomping our face in like something serious. We gotta stem the bleeding a little bit. So the question, do we wait a turn to play one of these, or I think we just want to play it so that way we can start blocking some of this stuff. Oops. I can only do X equals 2. That's not very exciting, but I can block that Hunted Witness now. Can't block either of these. Uh-oh. Okay, so he did get to see. When it's on the stack, the converted mana cost is how much you spent for X. When it's in any other place, it is 2, because X is 0. Do we play Karn or do we search? I think we just die. So, because I want to wait one more turn. Well, I could play that for X equals 3. That's actually pretty good, playing that for X equals 3. Frilled Mystic is reasonable. So we can block the Knight of Grace, we can block the Hunted Witness, as long as he doesn't have another Baffling in. I'm surprised he has Baffling in instead of Conclave Tribunal, but what do I know? Okay. Okay. I think he just wanted to trigger that. So we're going to block here. If he's got like Pride of Conquerors, we're okay. He doesn't. Is that just so he could play History? Do you want to play History and Legion's Landing just to get another creature on board? No. Alright, so we want to play... If we play Growth Spiral, we can have 4 lands, but we don't... Does that leave... We have to draw... We need 2 green sources to be able to block here. So we can play... Arch. Thanks, Wizards. That's definitely how I wanted to tap my mana. And now I can Frilled Mystic. So if that way, if he tries to like Baffling End or Jelly, we can counter it. Hopefully he does that pre-blocks. It doesn't have flash, so he would have to do it pre-blocks. It'd be a huge blowout for us. Okay. I am blocking that. All right. So he's gonna have 4. Yeah, that's gonna get Frilled Mystic. Get frilled, yo. Boop. We don't die now. That's cool. Don't need another land. We're up to... That's so good. Oh, that's so good. Yes. So 4... Can we can't... I'd rather play Karn than that. Yeah, that's fine. You always gotta check which mana it tries. Do it. I think it's actually better to make a dude here. Yeah, we're gonna make a dude, and we can make another dude, and that way we can block the 1/1s efficiently.
Say hello to my little friend.
Voice acting so corny. Alright. I actually should have swung with the jelly there, because we're gonna Root Snare here. But that's okay. Sure. Why is he making dudes? He can't play Heroic Reinforcements. He doesn't have red. Or enough mana. That's not getting haste. Why would you main phase that? Oh, so you can Venerate Locks. Hey, sure, man. Take a turn off. Go for it. Alright, we're down to 42 cards. 4 in our yard. I am not gonna make a dude.
You may regret that choice.
Alright, he's gonna give me the Guildgate. Nature Spiral. So that just comes back as a nothing, a 0/0, and dies to state-based effects. So nothing really I want to blink. Actually, I can blink this to cast it again. That might be relevant. Thinking about Baffling End on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can gain 3 life, which isn't relevant because this board's huge. Is he gonna hold back and not attack with everything? Holy crap, this is so good for us. Man, that's amazing. Our opponent's horrible. Or he's just making bad choices. Now we get to block. And then, like, that's really good for us. So we're gonna block here. Block here. And we're gonna block here. We're gonna wait for him to try to, like, pay some life. Yeah, sure. Get some extra value out of that. Dude, that is value town for us. That's also reasonably good. I don't know what he was playing around, but he gave us another turn, which is great. Like, super good. We got the business now, so sure. Make sure we put that stop in though. Somebody remind me. That's how this works, right? Oh wait, this is YouTube. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Let's play some Magic. I think we're gonna win this one. 6. Oh my gosh, his board is so big. So if we pitch this, it flips. That's more worth it. Stop.
Choice.
Neat. The reason not to attack. I should have been doing that earlier. Could have had him down to 10. I wouldn't have to go infinite. Yeah, so we've got 2 fogs. Yeah, he's dead. Especially if I'd been attacking when I was supposed to. I should just main phase this so he didn't waste time, like, doing combat math on... He knows I have a Root Snare, so I don't know why... Whatever, I mean, he has to attack, so... But where he attacks is completely irrelevant. Sure. Let's go on to some more. We're down to 31 cards. Feels good.
What was lost is now returned.
We're just gonna kill him fast. That way we can swing with the Frilled Mystic. Just stop in at our end step. Almost forgot. You saw that, right? I almost forgot. That's game. Full control. So yeah, we cast... I should have cast a Wilderness Reclamation, but it's irrelevant. We've got lethal now. Well, lethal after this turn. We got 2 turns stacked, so... Alright, he saw the writing on the wall. Cool. Yeah, our opponent made it really easy for us when he made that questionable attack. This is another reason you play on Constructed Event. It's not as competitive as the ladder, so it's easier to go positive and get your one rare and 2 uncommons. So, now let's go. This hand is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. It's not great. It's fine. I don't think it really matters. We will play the Memorial to Genius next. Mono white again? Okay. We should have a really good matchup against mono. I mean, mono white does have some hands that are just like redonkulously fast that are hard to deal with. But Root Snare should buy us a little time. Yeah, especially if he doesn't have a 2-drop. That's good for us. We'll play this guy. We'll play Arch next unless we draw another basic, so that way we can Chemisters. Got a lot of Chemisters in sight. History of Benalia. Resplendent Angel. Okay. That's neat. That means he's slower. Hey, we got a jelly. We need that jelly to get to 4 so we can block the Resplendent Angel. Ooh, baby. Alright, he's bringing the business now. Do we just take... Yeah, we take 10. Yikes. That's cool. And I want to shock myself. Not particularly, so I can't really play the growth spiral. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't want to shock myself. But if I don't, I'm not doing anything, so I'm gonna shock myself. It sucks. Ah, I don't have to shock myself. Neat. So he's swinging in for 5, 6. If he has any pumps, actually he could have shock too, so we have to Root Snare. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll get to explore. Because if he had a shock, we'd just die. I didn't want that to happen. So we're gonna pay 2 life. We're gonna explore. It's not very exciting, but 5. We're gonna get. If we draw into the land, we can gain 3 life and go to 9. Draw some cards. Alternatively, we can just blink. We might just die if we do that. We can Chemister's Insight, and then maybe find a Frilled Mystic. He's gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 off lethal. Let's Chemister's Insight first to see if I find a Wilderness Reclamation. Hey, Root Snare. That's even better. $43 cards. 4 in the bin. This will be 5. I should wait to see if he has effects before I cast this. That's a very relevant thing, and I'm not doing it. Instead of drawing the card, we're just going to try to slow down his business in case we don't draw another Root Snare. We can gain 3 life and get up to 9 and create a blocker with this. What's he thinking about? You're in white-red, man. You don't have anything to deal with this. You're just sad. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So... this might not be enough. Oh, if I'd known. Yeah, if he has another heroic reinforcements, we're just dead. So I could have done that for 5 instead of 7. Then I only would have drawn 1 card. I had no way of knowing I was going to draw that. Uh-oh. We're not dead. That's better than, that's okay. We're not dead. Are we dead? Shit. 4, 7, 9. Exacxies. Darn. Oh, he had 1 more than he needed. Alright. Well. Man. That's okay. So yeah. I generally goes, I mean, 5 and 3 is not bad. I'm not crazy about this deck. I think it is good, but it's just not my style. I'm not playing it as optimally as I could, and it just doesn't fit what I want to be doing. And again, it's really soft to red, which I don't like, and it's really soft to permission, which I also don't like, because that's like 2/3 of the meta, it feels like, at least on the ladder. But yeah, the deck was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think about the new camera angle, the new mic position, the new camera settings, the new microphone settings, and the new level settings in game. Trying to get all these details ironed out for you guys. I added a lamp to this shot to make the lighting a little better, but I actually have 2 key lights coming in. They're just like little LED panels, so we're going to set up some better lighting for you. I've got some green cloth coming in. We're going to green screen it. We're just trying to make things as nice and professional as I can for you guys. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later this week.